Karthik.
Yeah, hi Swati, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
So I can see that you have launched about like 4, 5 campaigns, right? Recently,
Yeah, yeah.
like you paused and you shifted also. It's pretty good. So did you do it yourself, all the campaigns?
Yeah, yeah. I did it myself.
Interesting. Okay, so we'll just audit this and review how it's performing. So you right now pause this, is it? Pause the campaign.
Yeah, I paused it 3, 4 days back.
Okay, let me check out your thing. You've invested about 1,300 rupees. You've got leads at 76 rupees, and you got 17 leads, and all your ads are performing well. So let me check out this. Design a room fit for well-being of your child. Looks good. Create a magical space. It's all good. So what is the reason for you to like pause the campaign?
So I got 17 leads in this campaign, and
Hmm.
among that, 4 leads were they were not picking up the call, and 3, 4 leads were like they just clicked uh, as just to check, or their kids clicked just to check. And in among them, I felt only 2 leads were genuine,
Hmm.
and those leads also not very serious about getting the things done. Just for an inquiry, they just posted.
Have you run a campaign previously, Swati? Have you ever run Facebook ads or Instagram ads?
No, no, not
So I'll give
not
you the
yet.
number. I'll give you a data point. Okay. So I'll ask you one question. So let's say that you have a physical store
No, no physical store. It's studio I have.
studio. So do people visit the studio?
Yeah, yeah. They can visit the studio.
Okay. My question is, let's say how many visitors do you get per day?
So I won't say it is physical right now. Mostly when any there is any inquiry, I have to go to the site because generally people want
Yeah. How
the
often?
designer to come. Yeah.
How often are you getting?
So not very till now. I was working with the references, but now only I have like I'm trying social media marketing or uh, Facebook marketing kind of a thing.
Hmm.
So I used to visit my old clients whenever they had any kind of work, but now I'm trying this mode. So I would say once in a week I'm going to the. I don't have much leads right now, so
So I
that is why I'm trying this.
got it. So you get 4 inquiries a month,
Hmm.
approximately,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
do all 4 people bite?
No, no.
How many buy in four?
If it's in with the reference, I think 50% conversion is there. But if it is not through
Hmm.
reference,
Hmm.
maybe 1 in 7 or 8 inquiries.
Got it. So it's roughly about 10 to 12%.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get that. So the marketing is no different. Okay. The online marketing also works very, very similar. Okay. How it works, I'll tell you. So basically, let's say you generate 100 inquiries. Okay. In this, you might find like 50 leads who are maybe like kind of saying, yes, I inquired. Okay. These are aware leads. Okay, because the filtration is huge because it's an online space, right? You cannot restrict that. But I'll give you an idea how to restrict it also if you want to. So
Mm.
after saying 50 leads come in this, if you try really hard talking to them, you can have 15 visits to your studio.
Mhm.
Okay, in 15, potentially about 3 to 4 clients could actually buy. Okay, now this data is same for even biggest companies to anybody who does this. So you generate 100 inquiries, 50 people might say that yes, I'm looking for it. 50 people might say that I did not inquire. I didn't find it. Some reason. For that, we can filter this. Okay, there are always 3 phases I tell in marketing. Marketing. The first one is work on volume. Okay, that means you should not worry on the relevancy. Just get leads as much as possible. So the more leads you're getting, share them the digital shop and tell them that these are the offerings that we do. So irrespective that whether they are looking for to buy right now or no, but you will start building people with connections. Okay, and targeting is also important. I'll tell you which targeting needs to be done. So if you need to look at volume. Next, you need to look at qualified. Okay, and third one is where you will actually look at more qualified people. So until you get your first 1,000 leads, you need to focus on volume. Okay, so after 1,000 leads come in, the process will be better. That means you will understand how to talk to people, how to convince people, how to bring them to your studio. Then what you can do is you can go with qualified. Now, in case if you want to like do it much earlier, I would suggest that at least till 300 leads, you need to work on volume. Let the leads keep coming in, give a call to them, connect with them, see how it is. And after this, what we'll do is we will put a questions here. Okay, but this will increase your lead cost. Okay, we will be asking some questions and then we will be taking the qualification. So if you are very sure right now, since you've already like done it and you want to like ask questions here, I can easily tell you how to do it right now and we could edit and change that. That means we will ask like one or two questions. How old is your child? Okay, which kind of uh, designs are you looking? What is your budget? So what happens is if somebody is looking at this, let's say now they click on the ad, they will submit the inquiry. There, what happens is first it'll ask question: what is the age of your child? What is your budget? And then it will take the details. So naturally, people who don't have kids will step back, right? So they'll not answer that questions.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want to
I was
feel like that?
Yeah. I think it is better to put one or two questions.
Hmm.
Are you interested in getting your child's room done, or
Let's update
what is
this.
the budget?
Yes, let's update this itself. So you're targeting small business, shops, just married. Let's click on this. Okay, so targeting also, I might slightly change. I think we'll relaunch we'll not duplicate this campaign. Let me see the whole targeting, all of that. You're targeting only Gurugram, right? And you're targeting locally.
Yeah.
So definitely it will happen. So in the interest based, okay. Perfect. So what I'll do is we will duplicate and we'll create it. Okay, I'll not touch this campaign right now. Let it stay as it is. We'll create another campaign and we'll test this out how it goes. Okay, if not, you can always turn that back because that campaign is doing good. If you're getting
Yes.
76 rupees, so you are generating leads. So it's a good sign. Okay, so I'll not touch that right now, but your campaigns, your images, all that is like really really good. So if you want to more qualify, right, you can say that uh, design a room fit for well-being of your child at just rupees. We can put a price so that
Mhm.
you get more intent quality. Do you want to do that?
Yes, I can try that. Yeah.
How much is it? How much does it start with?
So uh, for consultation, 5,000 rupees.
Okay. For the setup for the room because nobody is asking for consultation here. I can see your campaign
Uh,
is mainly to set up the room.
it is set up for the room, or it can be giving the interior design consultation for your kids' room.
I would say that how much does it cost to, will you do with material or do you just do
I
consultation?
do both. I do both. So
What
if
is
in
your
case,
focus?
so focus is, I would say that doing it completely
With material, right? Okay.
with material. Yeah.
So let's say design a room fit for well-being of your child at just rupees so and so. We can add this. Um, okay.
I
So
think we can keep it as it is. Like for designing, we can keep like 5,000 rupees.
no, no,
Starts
no.
from
See,
5,000.
I'll tell you one simple thing. How you need to think is if I see this advertisement on Instagram, okay, so it's telling me create a magical space for your child and it's giving me an image. This is giving me an image. Now, as a parent, will I think that you are going to charge me for designing or will I think that you are going to do the full setup?
Mhm. Okay.
Full setup, right? So
Yeah, full
naturally,
setup.
yeah, so that is what people think. So you need to offer them with material. So in case if they say no, then you can actually give them only consultation.
Okay.
You got it? So get the leads for with material setup. So if it doesn't work, then you can always do a consultation and charge your fee. No need to mention.
Mhm.
So how much does it take to like get a kid's room?
So I would say minimum 1 lakh.
Okay, so I'll make it as 99,999.
Mhm.
Okay. So we can say we'll change this slightly. So let's say gift your child their dream room at just rupees 99,999. Okay. So this can be the sentence. We can use one. So we'll always use the pricing in that case because you want more intent clients, right? So we can
Mhm.
say, uh, kids room setup at just rupees. Okay. So transform rooms at, let's say kids rooms at just is 99. So now what we are doing is we are filtering the interest. That means it shows the price. Okay, so that people who can afford 1 lakh will inquire, people who can't, they will not inquire. Now, this will not be based on volume. This you will get only if people are really serious. Okay, so the lead volume can reduce, but if it comes, it will be kind of ready. Okay, child at just rupees 99,999. Create a playful at just rupees. Okay, I think perfect. So if I look at the combinations here, so you can check out here. So this is how it looks like, the different ad campaigns and all of that. And now what we'll do is we'll create a new lead form. Okay. And in that we'll ask some questions. Okay. So I'll go here. I'll call this as high intent leads. And here, let's go with question. Yeah, I need to like put here as high intent. Okay. So form type. Okay, so you see that more volume, high intent. More volume, use a form that's quickly fill and submit on a mobile device. That means it doesn't ask any question. So people can click on that and they can submit it. So you'll get more volume. Second one is add review step that gives people a chance to confirm their information. So we're doing the second one right now for you. Okay. So we'll go your full name, then we'll go with email, then we'll go with phone number. So you'll get three information here. And yeah, we'll use the information to contact you. Okay, so we can add some custom questions here. Okay, so do you want to give a short answer or a multiple choice? Should they type or shall we give them multiple
Short
choice?
answer. Short answer, I would
Short
say.
answer. Okay, so what are the questions you want to ask them? Like first question.
Maybe are you looking for your kids' room
We can ask,
designing?
how old is your child?
Okay.
Because see, we should ask questions people love to answer. So
Okay.
if you ask them like how old is your child, people love to talk about it. They tell that my child is like 10-year-old. And so that when you are having a conversation with them, you can say that I saw that the child is like 10-year-old and the best designs will be about this. So is it a boy or a girl? So your questions can be better while you're having a conversation with them on the phone call. First question. So second question, we can do multiple question if required here. So what we can do here is we can go with how quickly are you looking for your kids' room setup, right? So
Yes.
we can say like immediately. Okay, we can say like 3 months.
I think 1 month we can
Yeah.
also
Okay.
mention.
Okay. So and next is probably just inquiry.
Mm.
You'll get to know that they're probably like, so if you see a form, so it says as how quickly are you looking for your kids room setup? Immediately 1 month just inquiring. How old is your child? Perfect. So two
Yes.
questions are more than enough. Don't, if you ask more, the leads will even like reduce.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not good to ask too many questions. Yeah. So after this, you're sending them to your digital shop, right? To have a look at it. Now, do you want to get a call back? Is that a better idea for you?
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
Tell me your phone number. So we'll add it up here and people can just call your office number or something like that. Okay.
98
One second. So yeah.
119
Okay.
012
Okay.
53.
53. Perfect. So what happens is when they submit the call, they will get a message that you can call right now. I'll show you in the right hand side. Look at this. First step is this. They will answer these questions. Second step, their name, email ID, phone number will be done. Third, they will again like take a confirmation. And in the fourth step, it will say, thanks, you're all set. We'll be touching soon or call now. So what we'll do here is I can say, okay, thanks, you're all set. And want to connect right away. Callers now. Okay, so maybe I'll use one emoji, something like this. Okay, perfect. You see that? So after like filling up, it says thanks, you're all set. Want to connect right away? Call us now. You got it? It's
Yes.
fine, right? Yeah. So once we do this, we'll go click on create. And now the lead form is created successfully. And your budget is too less for this. I would suggest a minimum of 300 rupees per day.
I
Okay.
started with 300. For 5 days, I put 300 and then I just put 85 rupees per day.
No, go with 300 per day.
Okay.
Okay. You need to get some volumes. Otherwise, the ad will not perform at all. So it's not possible. Okay. So we'll put like learn more. See, think in this way, Swati. Let's say that per day you do 300 rupees. Okay. So what's your per month cost? Somewhere about 9,000,
Yes.
right? 300 into 30 is going to be 9,000 rupees. So 9,000 rupees you're investing on campaigns. And in 9,000, even if your lead cost is like somewhere about, let's say, 100 rupees also, like on a higher side, if we are calculating, so divided by 100, you'll have closely to about, let's say, about 100 leads that's coming to you.
Mm.
Okay, so about 100 leads will come in. So in the 100 leads, what happened? Naturally, you could get like 2 to 3 clients pretty easily. So if you go with this targeting, what I'm sharing with you. Okay, and what happens? The more volume comes in, you never know. Sometimes you might get more conversions also. So one thing is marketing needs to be consistent. That means you should not stop. So tell me, what is the convenient number otherwise? You want to like go with 200 or
Say,
something?
I would say 200.
Perfect. Okay, one thing is there is no difference between budget. The reason is if you do 100 today, it'll take 2 days to give you the same amount of leads. If you put
Okay.
200 a day, it will give you all that leads today. So once you start calling people, you can like adjust that later. Okay, for now, 200 is pretty decent. Okay, because anything less than that, it will not deliver
Mm.
much. Okay,
Mm.
so that is what it is. And let's look at the targeting here. So let's go with targeting. And what is the age group that you're looking at? And do you think only mothers will take this initiative or both mothers and fathers both?
And 80% of the mothers are doing it, and 20% of the males, yeah, I would
Let's
say.
target only female then. Okay.
Okay.
And what are the
Yeah.
age of the mothers?
I would say 32 to 45.
We'll keep 26. Sometimes you have
Generally, at 30, I think we can put.
30.
Generally, people don't come before that. Yeah.
Okay. So let's keep 30. And then up to what age?
45.
45. Okay. So got it. And you want to like target only one location, right?
Yeah, yeah. Gurugram.
Okay. So let's see the audience size here first. Okay. This automatic placement is fine. And interest based. So what we can do in interest is we can go with parents first. Okay.
Mm.
Direct. Just target parents and you can either target all kinds of parents or you can target specific age group. So what
Mm.
age group of parents will be suitable for this interior?
Um, in 30 to 45 or 40, 30 to 40
Now,
maybe.
how old should the child be?
Okay, child. This is child.
Right.
Okay, okay. So child maybe 3 years.
3 to 5 years is perfect. So what about toddlers? No, right?
Not
One, two,
no toddlers. Yeah, 3 to
and
5, and then 9 to 12.
yeah, 9 to 12, 13 to 17 also, right? Sometimes.
Uh, Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I
Yeah,
would say.
get the leads. I mean, like you can always keep working on it. We'll go a little wide so that we're not
Mm.
restricted. Okay, so we are targeting only parents of this age group and we're targeting only female. So do you
Six
want?
to eight also is fine. There is an option. Parents with preschoolers.
Yeah, yeah. I've added that already.
Okay.
3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 12, and 13 to 17. So all have been added right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and age group, we are targeting only female. Do you think you should target both right now with this
I
targeting?
think both. I think both I should target.
Okay, so we'll go with both male and female. So Gurugram, and these are the interest and with a high intent questions. That means if somebody's
So
looking at all these questions, they are
I
going
have
to.
a question.
Hmm.
Shall we put the income range also, or is there any option that we can put their profession or income age? Because generally,
Uh,
not all the parents would like to have
See,
their
I'll tell
kids
you
know.
something. I'll give you an example. If you're, have you done any offline marketing?
Of no, no.
Right? So if you do any banner or any hoarding, can you restrict people from seeing that?
No.
Can't. We cannot say that only this income people should see that. So marketing is similar. So even though it is online, seeing the advertisement is totally fine. In fact, you know what? Facebook is suggesting right now not to target anything. They're telling just add the age and the location. That's it. So if you add the age and location, we'll show the campaign. People who are interested will start clicking on that. And the more people click, Facebook will find similar age people, similar
Okay.
criteria, similar kind of demographics and a lot of things. So it's a completely automatic machine learning it is. So it will learn by itself.
Okay.
Okay. But one thing here with what I can see is that the audience size is very, very narrow. That means you have only 50,000 people in this category that you can look at here.
Mm-hmm.
Only 50,000. You will not get leads. And
Mm-hmm.
we have high intent questions. So it's definitely not possible at all. Or we can do one thing is we can just see, we clear all this and we'll see the audience size here. Okay, we have about 95 lakh in entire Gurugram, irrespective of age. That means Facebook will take the responsibility to target. And what we can do is we are targeting both here. Maybe we can filter with female only. So when we filter female, we have 31 lakh people that the ad can show. So now this could be pretty good because Gurugram and the women between the age group of 30 to 45 and anybody will naturally be in the zone of mother or a friend of a mother and they could be interested in this. So they can click and they can actually inquire. So my recommendation will be for you is to go with such kind of a setup. Because if you just target only parents with kids, not everybody would have updated on Facebook that they have a child. Okay, so sometimes we might miss out somebody, and you're targeting only one location. If you're going to entire India, right, I can do that setup like interest based. But since the location is too small, see, your targeting should be above 10 lakhs. That's the rule. If you're having anything less than 10 lakhs, your number of lead that will come in will reduce.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So we can go with this. Don't change it for a week at least. Okay. Don't worry on conversion, quality, all that. Your only focus is like think that you're just marketing your product. If you're spending 200 rupees per day on your business, it's a marketing expenses. Don't really like look into too much of metrics at this point. Get as many as inquiries. Your page will become popular and people will kind of like see your page. They'll start following you on Instagram also because of the marketing. Think it in that way. And once you start getting leads, we'll try to like work on that better. Is this clear?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, so I think we'll go with this campaign for a week. Okay, no changes to this campaign and no editing, no pausing, nothing. Leave it for a week, and your focus is only to give a call to them, ask them questions. Okay, because I think even that is more important. So you can say that
Okay.
I'm calling from Vibe Interiors and congrats for inquiring about the child's room that you want to make. So I'm just curious to know a few questions about it. So can I know how old the child is? You mentioned 10 years old. So is this only the child or does the child have any sibling that you want to share the room with? Okay, so it's a single child. Okay, that's great. So what is the most interest, favorite characters? Like what does your child really get excited for? And that. So see, always you need to ask questions in such a way that makes people interested to answer that.
Okay.
When they start answering, then after a point you can tell them that fantastic. So I think I would want to invite you to our studio to have a look at it because I've explained you everything here. But when you come to our studio, you can actually see the materials, the look and feel of it. You can even bring your child so that they can have look at what they like, and I can observe that. Based on that, I can come up with a customized design for you, and then we can work out at a very good pricing so that we can set up and you can actually give this room to your child.
Yes, yes.
Always it's aspirational. See, people don't buy products, people buy experience. So even though you give them the best material in the world, honestly, they don't care. But the experience of what they can get by investing this money is why they will purchase this. The feeling of that. Now, why do you think like people go and buy expensive cars? It's like the feeling of having that car is like, okay, it's an achievement. I'm successful. It's kind of a lot of factors that runs into mind. It's not just the car. If it's only
Mhm.
for traveling, I mean, any car, all are fine. Like you can sit in the car and you can go, right?
Mhm.
But people buy better brands, expensive brands. All these are because they love the feeling of it. So you need to sell the feeling rather than selling the product.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So right now your campaign is live. So
Mm.
I hope you've recharged your account. So keep it recharged. So go
Mhm.
recharge it for some 10 days or something like 2000 rupees and leave it. And these leads are coming to your CRM and all that.
Yeah. 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 It is coming there. It is
Hmm.
just that I don't have the option of
Hmm.
in CRM. There is no option of picking up the call. You can check it.
I can't see your account. So this is my demo account only. So
Okay.
because ads I can check because we have access to that. But your account, I need password and other things to see.
Mhm.
So in the CRM, you have leads coming in here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you're shifting this lead phone call one, all this is set up for you?
Yeah. It is set up. Only picked call is not there. So how to
Okay, I'll
add
show you how
picked
to.
call?
So go to pipeline here next to that, and you can just edit this.
Mhm.
And you can add anything. Add a stage. You can say picked. You can say not picked. You can add any number and you can
So
arrange this.
okay. Okay. Okay.
You got this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you just click on save. So what happens? The new pipeline will start adding up in your CRM. And then you can start managing that. So add the notes and you see that picked and
Mhm.
not picked is added right
Yes.
now. Okay, and start
Yes.
shifting the leads, maintaining the follow-ups, like entering the notes. This is very important because second stage, my lookout will be for that. Because
Mhm.
right now the leads will start coming to you. And when you will next have a challenge in the conversion. See,
Mhm.
it's a process, Swati. I mean, like people
Yeah.
people struggle to even get leads, right? So
Mhm.
they don't know how to get this at all. So now you will crack that after joining here. And
Mhm.
after getting that, your next challenge will be on sales. Like how do
Mhm.
I sell? How do I convince people? How will they
Mhm.
take it? They're not taking it. So that is the next step challenge. For that, right? I need to understand what notes you're entering, how follow up you're doing, what are you speaking. And when you come
Mhm.
in next time, I can help you with that, how to actually
Mhm.
get that sale.
Sure. Sure. So
Okay.
thank you for this. Only I think I have one more question.
Yes.
Um, I've just so shall I start with one campaign only for one product, or two product can be done simultaneously?
Do one. See, I always say pick up your highest selling product right now and sell it. So kids room interior is one, right? So stick
Mhm.
to that right now. First, make it work. That means until like a month, 2 month, or 3 month, you should just make it work. Because if you are able to sell that kids room package, then your focus is only on one right now. Once it's streamlined, then you can have a telecaller to qualify the leads. See,
Mhm.
most of the time, I'll tell you, business owners themselves calling, right? It's very frustrating. It's not easy.
Mhm.
Okay, you need to understand that you need to bring in a telecaller as quick as possible.
Mhm.
Yes, do you have anybody to give first phone call?
Not right now. Not
I
right
would
now.
suggest you that you can hire them and it's
Mhm.
worth doing it because you already have the setup here. So
Mhm.
after a telecaller, what I would tell you to do is I will tell you don't even add questions and generate 20 inquiries a day,
Mhm.
targeting only female in Gurugram. So what
Mhm.
happens? 20 inquiries, let it come. Even in 20, when the telecaller is calling 20 people and 10 people say that, yes, I'm kind of interested, she can actually filter that and give only qualified leads to you.
Mhm.
So what happens? Your burnout of your energy will reduce.
Mhm.
Otherwise, what I've seen is like most of the business owners, not only you, like I can tell, maximum of them here are trying to call themselves. So what happens now is you're calling, they say, no, I'm not inquired. After 4, 5 calls, you get the frustration.
Yes. Yes. True.
Okay. And
Yeah.
because it is not your work,
Mhm.
you're not used to such kind of calls. Right?
Mhm.
When you're getting incoming call, you're excited, you're able to talk. But if you have to do an outbound call, it is not a cup of tea for everyone.
Mhm.
Outbound calls are different. The moment you say that I'm calling, they're like, I'm busy right now, call me later. They keep.
Mhm.
Now, can you really like take that? Okay, so it depends on what you want to do. So I would suggest you hire a telecaller. You pay them like whatever 10 to 12,000, and
Mhm.
whether they are like close to your studio or somewhere, keep that person to come to your office also. So
Mhm.
that instead of closing the studio, let us sit there and let us start calling. Because this one, what method you're going to be using, you can use this for next 1 year, get a lot of leads. Like think about it. If we generate 1,000 inquiries, your telecaller speaks to 500 people who are like serious about it, and some 200 people visit your studio. Easily, you'll make 10 to 20 sales.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
it. That's a math. So the
Mhm.
math is like, how can we increase leads? How can we increase qualified? How can we filter people, get them to studio? And
Mhm.
your work should be only people who come to studio to address them, talk to them, and make the sale.
Mhm.
Not
Yes.
the other process. If you're doing the other process,
Mhm.
you will actually get burnt out.
Mhm.
Okay, so even I sell franchise of White Petal School. So I don't talk to any lead that comes in. I have a team who calls them, who follows up with them, call them to the office. And the
Mhm.
moment they come to office, only then I speak. I
Mhm.
don't take phone calls. I don't speak on phone no matter what. Even if they're outside Bangalore, I don't
Mhm.
connect over the call. Maximum, we might connect on a Zoom call if they're very serious. But that qualification happens through my team so that I'm not feeling any pressure at all. So what
Mhm.
I do is I'm just like talking to people who already know everything. They know
Mhm.
the pricing, they know the budget, they know everything. So my goal is to only give them the best experience and do the same.
Mhm.
And even when they meet me, in 10 people, only 2 people might take it.
Mhm.
So sales process is like that. So start this up right now. See if you can get in one person at least in your studio to sit down and hire them at a lesser pricing for telecalling only. Let them
Mhm.
just qualify the lead and connect to you.
Okay.
So you can see how quickly you can do that, or you want to do it yourself for some time, you can still do it. But you
Mhm.
need to be mentally prepared that if you're calling 100 people, only 50 people might respond.
Mhm.
In 50, maybe 20 people might listen to you, and in 50
Mhm.
people might come to your studio. Just fix that in your mind. If you're open to that and you're ready to go through the journey, then you can do this. Okay,
Sure,
otherwise,
sure.
better just
Yeah.
hire a caller and get the work done.
Thank you. One more question, like